Prince Vasily, who had grown thinner and paler during the last few days, he grew thinner and paler.
Hi everyone.
Hello, 大家好。
So we're returning to the chapter with Count Bezukhov having a stroke, and we remember
Sixteenth
we
stroke.
remember that sixth stroke.
Oh, sixth stroke.
I remember that there was this general or military governor that he went in and took a look at the count and then came back out. And so there's people still waiting outside the room, and they're trying to figure out what's going on inside.
Yes.
Who was that? The military governor himself was being asked at the other side of the room. How young looking he is. Yes, and he is over 60. I hear the count no longer recognizes anyone. They wish to administer the sacrament of unction. I knew someone who received that sacrament 7 times. So somebody came out to the military governor, just asking him who that was, and whatever. Somebody asked.
Who ask?
People in the waiting room.
In the waiting room.
Yeah.
Ask who is he? He was so young, right?
Yeah. Anyway, so he went in and nobody knows. So they say that they wish to administer the.
What do you mean?
They wish to give the Count Bezukhov this sacrament of unction. Yeah.
So the minister is Count Bezukhov.
Yeah. No, administers to give.
Huh?
Administers to give something to someone.
They is who?
Doctors or the people inside their room. I don't know who it is.
Wish to give this sacrament of action.
Sacrament is again some religious thing. Sacrament, some religious ceremony, some religious ritual, some religious unction. Yeah.
What action mean?
Let's take a look. I don't know really what's unction. I think it's like before you die you do something. I don't know.
I knew someone
Who received the sacrament 7 times.
7 times. Who received that
Sacrament.
7 times?
The second princess had just come from the sick room with her eyes red from weeping and sat down beside Dr. Lorraine, who was sitting in a graceful pose under portrait of Catherine, leaning his elbow on a table. Second princess must be not the oldest, the second oldest princess came by and her eyes were red, whatever. And then from crying, and then she sat down Dr. Lorraine, who was sitting in a graceful pose.
To doctor in a graceful pose.
Yeah.
Means graceful.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you look at the bird flying, like swans flying.
Yeah.
So, oh look, they're so graceful the way they fly. The way they fly is so graceful.
So the way he sit is so
Yeah.
grateful.
Yeah, graceful pose
Under
under
a portrait,
picture
the picture of
Catherine.
under a picture of Catherine, there is a picture on the wall,
Yes, there's a picture on the wall.
leaning his elbow on the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful, said the doctor in answer to a remark about the weather. The weather is beautiful, princess, and besides, in Moscow, one feels as if one were in the country. So the doctor is from Petersburg, which is a capital, right?
Yes.
So he's saying to this princess that the weather is beautiful. So maybe there's a question.
Which princess? The second princess?
I guess because she sat next to him, right?
Oh. So he tell her the weather is beautiful.
Yeah, and
In Moscow, one feels. What does this mean? As if
well,
one
which
were
city
in
are
the-
they in right now?
They're in Moscow. Huh?
Right. So in Moscow, yeah.
One feels.
Yes. One feels what?
I don't understand this sentence.
Why don't you just read it by yourself first? One feels as if one were in the country. When people say one, what does it mean? What does one mean?
People.
Okay, so yeah, people feel that they are in the country. Okay?
People feels this one, the same person.
Yes.
People feel
Like
he is in the country.
Yeah.
So beautiful. The doctor said in answer to a remark about the weather. in answer to a remark. Remark means what? Other
comment.
people
It's a
ask.
comment.
Ah,
Comment.
comment. Okay, who asked the doctor the comment of the weather?
We don't know. It doesn't say there, right?
Oh, the doctor just answered the question. Say beautiful.
Yeah, it's not a question. It's a remark. It's not a question. Remark is a comment. There's no question involved.
But answer to.
Yeah, answer does not mean there's a question. Answer sometimes can be, I heard something. I want to say something about that.
Oh.
So you don't have to have a. You don't need a question.
Oh, answer don't need somebody ask you. You
No.
can just say something.
Yes.
Okay. I understand.
Yes, indeed, replied the princess with a sigh. So he may have something to drink? Lorraine considered.
Oh, second is Lorraine.
Has he taken his medicine? Yes. The doctor glanced at his watch. Take a glass of boiled water and put a pinch of cream of tartar. So cream of tartar is kind of like, I think, something kind of sour.
Sour?
Yeah, and put on the boiled water. He indicated with the delicate fingers what he meant by the pinch. So showing how much you need to put.
Oh, in the show, right?
Indicate, yeah.
Show. Delicate fingers.
Yeah.
Delicate what mean?
What do you think delicate means? Okay, if somebody has delicate fingers as opposed to somebody who has maybe rough fingers, somebody who has like very...
Old finger.
Huh?
Old finger. Old skin.
No, this is not old. It means just very delicate, means that easy to break.
Easy to break. The finger easy to break.
Yeah, that's...
Same?
yeah, kind of like that. Delicate is kind of like that. Delicate.
What he meant by a pinch means a little.
Yeah. Now he's talking about some German thing. There has never been a gas. So there has never been a gas. I don't know what
German,
gas.
I don't know that.
No, there has never been a gas. Okay, he's talking in English there, but his German accent. I don't know what gas means. A German doctor was saying to an aide-de-camp, that one lives after the third stroke. There has never been a gas, I think. So this is after there's never been a guess. So you don't need to guess what's gonna happen. He's gonna die.
So aide-de-camp is the people.
Helper. Aide is camp. We had that before. Helper of the camp. So the military governor, remember that guy?
Yeah, he gone.
He sent some people to come over to Count Bezukhov to help.
Okay.
That's an aide-de-camp. And what a well-preserved man he was, remarked the aide-de-camp, who was well-preserved.
Count.
Yes.
What well preserved means? Good manner, good people.
No. Preserved is like. So you know, sometimes you buy some cherry plums or something. Plum, you know, plum. I don't know plum. It's like a fruit. Fruit,
yeah.
And sometimes you put it inside. They put inside this liquid, so that it doesn't change its color or whatever. The fruit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they put inside this liquid, and then they close it up.
Okay.
So then when you open it up, you still can eat kind of like the same fruit. It doesn't spoil. You know cherry?
Yeah.
Cherry, you know cherry. Cherry fruit. So sometimes you buy this cherry, which is kind of all red.
Yeah.
How did it become that?
It's on the tree.
Yeah, but then you can buy in the store like many months later or years later, it still like looks like a cherry.
They put it in a good place. They cover it. And
So
maybe put in the fridge.
That's called preserve.
保存.
Yeah, so it's
Well preserved man.
yeah. So he that means he takes care of himself. He doesn't look as old.
Oh, okay.
Who will inherit his wealth? He added in a whisper.
Oh.
Who's gonna get his money?
Inherited his wealth.
Who will inherit?
Who will? Okay.
It won't go begging, replied the German with a smile. I don't know what it means. It won't go begging. Doesn't make
Bag
sense.
means.
It's like asking for something, begging.
Oh, it won't go begging. Okay.
Everyone again looked toward the door, which creaked. Where he went creaked, right? No
Yes.
problem. As the second princess went in with a drink she had prepared according to Lorraine's instructions. The German doctor went up to Lorraine.
Lorraine is the doctor.
Do you think he can last till morning? Asked the German, addressing Lorraine in French, which he pronounced badly. Lorraine, pursing his lips.
Pursing up. Pursing up. 鼓着嘴。
Waved a severely negative finger before his nose.
Wave a negative finger. Severely. What does severely mean? Normally,
Intentionally, very like with meaning, kind of. That's what it means.
with meaning or without meaning?
With meaning, severely.
Negative. Negative finger.
Yeah.
You say you're a negative man, but negative finger.
Yeah. Okay. Waved a severely negative finger before his nose. Can we go?
What negative finger mean?
What do you think? Probably something like this. I don't know.
No, like no.
Yeah. What else could it be? Tonight, not later, said he in a low voice, and he moved away with a decorous smile. Decorous just means, I don't know why he wants to use a decorous here. Decorous means you can put like into picture.
Okay.
Smile of self-satisfaction at being able clearly to understand and state the patient's condition. So he was smiling because he felt confident that he can say what's going to happen today. He's going to die today.